and welcome to my 5th graders curriculum picks. I'm Erica. I have 6 daughters. 6, all girls. And I have 4 school-aged kids. My 4th daughter is 4, but we do a kind of like a 2-year kindergarten program thing. I make it up, but so she's kindergarten for us. And then this year I will have a 4th grader, a 5th grader, and a 9th grader. Today we will be focusing on my 5th grader, Kennedy, and her curriculum picks for the 2024-2025 school year. So a few things to know about Kennedy. She was formally diagnosed with dyslexia last year. We have kind of suspected that for a long time. I'm dyslexic. She had a lot of tendencies, and I have teachers within my family that have expressed that could be what's going on as well, but we just got the formal diagnosis last year, and it really made things different. I didn't think they would, just because we had already kind of known, so we had already kind of been taking those steps, but it gave us all the confidence. It gave her all of the confidence that it's not like her having to go a little bit slower is not like a bad thing. It's just what she needs. It gave me the confidence to actually choose the curriculum that is like more geared towards that kind of learning. And yeah, it was for her. She was the only kid that it was a great school year for last year. Now the other ones did great. We just had a really rough year because of other circumstances. So with that being said, that was a long intro and I'm sorry. Sort of. All right, for 5th grade, she is going to be doing the Good and the Beautiful Math 5. She loves the Good and the Beautiful Math. I'm a little nervous about the Good and the Beautiful Math because it takes a long time. And she's a kid that the longer it takes, the more frustrated she gets. I tried to convince her to go a different direction this year, but she loves it. She really loves it. And I'm not going to take that joy away from math if that's what she loves. So, the Good and the Beautiful, Math 5. The next subject we are doing as a family with the older kids. My kindergartner doesn't really do a history program yet. But with the older kids, we're going to do it family style. And we are going to be doing Not Grass's Uncle Sam and You. We are going to be doing the full thing. I also have part 2 over here. We will not be doing the Bible or the literature section of that guy. Just didn't work out for us last year, so we're gonna just skip over that, and that's fine. We are going to be doing that family style. It's an election year. Super excited about that. Am I excited about the election? Maybe not. But I'm excited to teach them about how the election works and the government and that process. My sister has a job that's kind of intertwined with it a little bit, so I'm hoping that she can come and teach them a little bit about what she does, and that we can do a field trip to kind of see her world, and maybe a field trip to the Capitol. I'm not sure. I have lots of big ideas, and I always do at the beginning of the year. Anybody else have huge ideas, and then during the school year you're like, yeah, never mind. Can't do that. Overshot it. Anyways, Not Grass. Uncle Sam and You for history. For science, I don't have it yet, but we will be doing Apologia, Zoology 2, and Botany. My kids love science, so yes, we do 2 a year. Last year I thought we'd only do astronomy. We ended up doing zoology again. Or Zoology 1 as well. If, for whatever reason, we go slower this year, that's fine. We can do 1, and I'll be perfectly okay with that too. But I am planning on doing Zoology 2 and Botany. For English, she is going to be doing the Structure and Style 1A. She's going to be doing that with her 4th grade sister. And if we need to move a little slow in that, that's fine with me. She's actually a really good writer. She just can't spell. But we're working on it. We're going to be working on it. I actually missed that in my 4th graders picks. So if you're watching this and you watched my 4th graders picks, she will also be doing, I don't have it yet, which is why it slipped my mind, but she will be doing All About Spelling Level 3. They did All About Spelling 1 and 2 this year. We have loved it so far, and they will be doing All About Spelling Level 3. I think we will only do 1 next year. I'm pretty confident in it. I think I'm okay and comfortable with her being at the level 3 in spelling, and if we get through it faster, great. But I'm planning on just doing All About Spelling Level 3 throughout the entire school year next year, as well as All About Reading. She is the only one that's going to be doing this, but my 5th grader Kennedy will be doing All About Reading Level 3. I don't actually know where she lands in reading at the moment. I didn't do what you're supposed to do. I did not test her for anything. I just went, yeah, that looks right. And so we're going to be doing the level 3. Could be a terrible choice and I have to go backwards, and that's okay. But I definitely know she can do the first few lessons pretty easily, so I'm hopeful that I chose the right program. Anyways, level 3, if you can hear my children, they're okay. They're playing, they're just so loud. And they're playing with their dad. They're fine. Oh, she will also be doing the Fix-It Grammar Nose Tree, which is the level 1 from IEW. She will be doing that with her 4th grade sister. And then for literature and her literature component this year, we will be doing read-alouds, but I don't know which ones because I don't plan those out. We kind of just read what we want to read as our read-alouds. I'm pretty confident that we will be doing The Hobbit. Is it the? It is. It's The Hobbit. I'm pretty sure we'll be doing The Hobbit as a read-aloud with the family. I can't tell you for sure what other ones we're going to be doing, but I'm pretty sure The Hobbit. But this year, I really just want her to focus on loving reading. I really want to encourage her and build her confidence and all of those things. So these are 2 series that she has that she loves, and I think she'll be finishing both of them this year. I've only grabbed a few of each series. I'm kind of thinking she can finish the series this year, but because we do have like an assigned chunk where you have to go read. Mommy needs a little bit of a quiet time, and I also have to work with my kindergartner. So I just want her to love reading. So she has these Galaxy Zack books. If you have a reluctant reader, or just really a reluctant reader, not really like a kid who's behind, just one that like is not really into it, she has loved these Galaxy Zack books. I love that there's pictures all throughout them, that the print is very big, and there's not a ton of words on each page, because that's where she gets overwhelmed, is if it's a full page. They're just really, really cute. So I just grabbed a few. There's Galaxy Zack. There's a crowd. See, it's just perfect for her. So that's one of the series that she has. I'm pretty sure she has all of them. If she doesn't, we will get her more. We will get her the rest of them if she finishes those, because I want to encourage her all that I can to read. And then the other series that she's really into came from her language arts last year with The Good and the Beautiful, and it was Timothy and the 12th Floor. Yeah, it was Timothy and the 12th Floor was the book that year. I just read this. This is called the Badger Hills Farm series. Badger Hills Farm series. And she has all of them. Again, I only grabbed a few. She loved these stories, and honestly, if I would have just picked this book up for her and said, can you go read this? She would have never read this. But because she loved the story so much And it was one of those books where I read it, then she read it. Then I read it, then she read it. And it told us when to switch. It just was a game changer for her. If you have a reader who, again, is a reluctant reader, grab all of the books from the level 3 from The Good and the Beautiful. Because they're all you and me readers. I don't even know what they're called. Total game changer. But because she loved those so much, I grabbed her the rest of the series, and she has been working through it. And the print is really big, but as you can see, there's less pictures, which will push her, and I enjoy that. There are pictures in it, if I can find one. Oh, here's one. There are little pictures. They're black and white. They're just sweet little pictures. Again. So every, I don't know, 4 pages? Every 3 or 4 pages, there is a picture. So she gets that little break with the picture. And the print is really big. So she gets the satisfaction of having read a lot of pages. And I just can't sing highly enough about those readers in the level 3 from The Good and the Beautiful. We will be doing Apologia's Word in Motion, New Testament. We did the first half of the Old Testament book last year, plus a lot of other things, and this year we are going to be doing the first half of the New Testament. The reason we don't do the second half, or not the reason we don't do it, but the reason we haven't done it, is because the second half is kind of a repeat of the first half, just book by book. The first half is kind of going through the New Testament, and then the second half is book by book, if that makes sense. I feel like that was weird. Anyways, so my kids were over it, but because it's kind of the same setup too, by the end of the year. So I'm not sure if we'll go back, if we'll do the first half of this and go back to the Old Testament, do the second half of that book, or if we will just do something different. You'll have to stick around and see, because I don't know. We might do the Answers books, because I really like those. I don't know. We'll see. But, the last thing. We will be in a co-op, and she will do PE and science. They only do the science labs from an Apologia, from one of the Apologias. I don't know which one they're picking. The classes are not out yet, but she will be doing the experiments from there, and then she will get her choice of a third class elective. How cool is that? We've never done a co-op before, and I'm excited about it, and I'm hoping that this sticks, and they can have some really great friends and experiences through this. So that is another new thing this year, and I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm stoked, mad, righteous. Anyways, I gotta go because I'm getting a little bit. Anyways, bye!